time for the final reading vlog. Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Zach with Zacks Books, and welcome back to another episode of Zocktober. We're near the end. This is the home stretch now, the last couple of videos. And this is the last King reading vlog of the month. And as you can tell by the shirt, more than likely the thumbnail, we are going with Salem's Lot as the last book. I know a lot of you guys, I was kind of hinting towards it, but like I said, in the Shining one, it wasn't going to be a guarantee. It just didn't work out with the timing. The book is quite long, and I really wish I did get to it. But then the final decision was made that I think that it would work best if I did 2 books that were in my top 5 to see how they rearrange, and then 2 books out of the top 10 to see if I can get them into the top 10. And based off of the Pet Cemetery one, Salem's Lot was one of the ones that a lot of you guys commented on. I kind of did it as like a vote, I guess, kind of like which one was going to be picked the best. Christine was another option, but obviously that's already in the top 10, so we went with Salem's Lot for the last Stephen King reading vlog. Again, if you guys watched Firestarter last week, that one is now in the top 10, but don't know where it is yet. So, but yeah, no, we're gonna get this thing started. We got a day ahead of us here. We've got, you know, we got dinner date. We got a whole bunch of stuff going on. This might end up being a weekend thing, so we might go into tomorrow. With the Bears game coming up, and
that'll probably be in the vlog.
More than likely, and again, we are filming ahead of time, so this is week 6 of the NFL, so Bears-Packers, big rivalry, woo!
It's October 16th when we're filming this.
Yeah, 16th, possibly going into the 17th, depends on how long this takes, so. But yeah, no, we'll have this book linked down below. Also, don't forget to check out all the social media, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, all that fun stuff. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hopefully you guys like the pick, because I really was leaning towards it, but it just really didn't work with the timing and how long it was going to be and the amount of stuff we had to do this weekend. So Salem's Lot it shall be. Hopefully this corrects the top 10. Let's get started. Alright, I'm on page 117 of Salem's Lot, otherwise known as chapter 5. I'm really enjoying the story. The thing that I have come to realize when it comes to like some of these books is getting a visual representation, such as like a movie, a TV series, or something like that, really helps me picture the book better. So me watching the 2004, 2006 version of this with Rob Lowe has kind of put some more characters and like pictures in my head, like, oh yeah, I remember that person, this is this is that. Which was another reason why Firestarter, I think, kind of worked for me and made its way into the top 10, where Salem's Lot is also kind of working for me and might find its way in the top 10. So far, I'm really enjoying the story. One of the kids who went missing turned up in the hospital and is now going to be deemed dead, but we all kind of know what happens. Salem's Lot, vampires. But yeah, no, it's still a really solid story thus far, and I cannot wait to continue the rest of the book. We'll probably catch up with you guys at about the halfway point, so we'll be in part 2, maybe at the beginning of part 2 or something like that, because I think part 1's going to be coming to an end in like 50-60 pages, but I don't want to waste another update that soon into the book. So maybe another couple hundred pages. We'll catch up with you guys at the second stop with Salem's Lot. Alright, so I'm on page 255 of Salem's Lot, and the vampires are striking. If you hear some music in the distance, I think there's a party going on. I know there's a carnival down the road, but I don't think it's loud enough. But I think there's a party going on across the street. But yeah, I'm on page 255, chapter 11. The vampires, like I said, they're starting to attack, or at least one of them has, and the other ones are kind of spreading it amongst themselves. And it is, I'm all for it. The infamous movie scene where the little kids floating in the window just happened, and that just like is so like chilling to read. And like, again, like I said earlier, now that I've like seen like a film version of this, I'm putting characters and stuff together, and it's like all making sense now. It's like better. I know that works for some people and sometimes it doesn't. That person wants to kind of imagine it themselves. I'm one of those people who needs like a visual representation sometimes, so kind of helps me a little bit better with this. I'll probably have one more a little break before I finish the book. Is there a chance it could be in my top 10? I just got to remember how it plays out in the end and see how it goes. Anything and everything's possible. So again, this has been fun. We're still on day 1. It's still early enough to where I think I'll be able to finish this today. But yeah, we'll see what happens. We're trying to watch some college football. We got baseball playoffs on. Yeah, it's going to be a chill rest of the day with Salem's Lot. So we'll just catch up with you guys in a minute.
Hi, doggy.
Do you want to read Salem's Lot too? Alright guys, it's the next morning. We did end up going out last night. We went to Danielle's parents and my parents. So it's now Sunday. We got football going on. The London game's happening right now. Dolphins and Jaguars. Not really that exciting of a game. But yeah, we're going to finish the book today. I did end up bringing a little bit more. I got about 2.5 hours left in the book. I'm almost done with chapter 11. It's still an exciting book, like you just saw maybe a minute or two ago with my last update. But I just figured I'd let you guys know that is now the next day. We've got the Bears game. We could possibly still end up going to Benihana tonight. We don't know. But we know that we got the Bears game. They're playing the Packers. It's going to be a football Sunday, kind of an at-home day. Let's continue with Salem's Lot and let's finish this darn book. What, you guys too? Alright, so we're on our way home from dinner. We finally were celebrating our anniversary, which is October 7th. We went to Benihana, as you guys saw, and now we're on the way home. We're going to finish Salem's Lot. And,
you got like 45 minutes, right?
Yeah, 45 minutes. This whole reread progress, which I'll kind of go a little bit more over this when I'm like done, is really taking a big toll on my top 10 Stephen King books of all time. Like, it's really messing it up, so...
Yeah, but that was the experiment.
Well, yeah, that was ultimately what we ended up doing, was you pick 2 that were in the top 5 that I wanted to try and see if they could beat another book, and then pick 2 that were out and see if they can get in. And it's looking like it's going to be a success, because both of the ones that were out are going to get in. Sorry if it's really dark. I don't want to turn the light on and mess up.
There's no street lights here.
So pretty much you're just kind of hearing a voice right now. Just pretend it's an audiobook. But yeah, the experiment has gone well so far. I still got to finish Salem's Lot. Again, when I go over it when I'm finished, in the next clip you guys are going to see, I'll talk more about it. But there's a lot of characters in this book. There's a lot of them. So again, I'll talk about that more when it's done. But that's something that always kind of, that was the first issue I had the first time I read it. There's too many characters and too much going on. But now that I saw like a film adaptation of it, it's a little bit easier to put names to faces, and it's been a better journey this time around. So
you're going to film a new top 10 Stephen King, right?
Yes. So the beginning of November, which will probably be in like a week or two. Well, I know the beginning of November will be in a week or two. But like the video will go up like the first week of November.
And it's going to be really different. There's a lot of changes.
Yeah, there are quite a few changes that took place with, not only with the 2 that I reread that were in the top 10, but the 2 that were out of it, and then the Dead Zone. A whole lot is changing with my top 10. So be ready for that video in November. But yeah, we're going to get home. We're going to finish Salem's Lot, and then we're going to let you know the thoughts and opinions. So we'll see you guys at the house. All right, guys. If you hear chewing, Bailey's just kind of being annoying. She always tends to do this when we start filming. I finished Salem's Lot. Dude, my top 10 is like... My top 10 is so changing. It's like unreal. This book was really solid. 5 stars. And I'm glad that I actually ended up watching one of the movies to go with this, because I was able to, like, more picture what was happening. Like I said earlier, I'm one of those people with visual representation that helps. It's a really creepy book. Really eerie. And I absolutely love it. But yeah, really good book. Absolutely enjoyed it. Like I said, the only thing I didn't like was the whole, like, there's too many characters. We're following a whole town. Kind of would get lost at some points. But overall, 5 stars. Very solid book. This whole experience has been fun. I've enjoyed it. And yeah, thank you for bearing with me on these 4 reading vlogs. So stay tuned, like I said, in November for an updated top 10, because a lot of things have changed. But yeah, otherwise, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in tomorrow's episode of Zocktober. Later.